fish was about the size of my little finger. Today it's a whopper in the world. And hey everyone, how are you? This is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. It's about an hour and a half now after the market has closed here on Monday. That's Monday, December 21st, 2020. And I've got a few trades here that I want to talk about that I took today. And I want to talk about a few trades that I'm putting on the watch list for the Road to Wealth account. Just want to remind everybody, I'm just sharing my thoughts out loud here, kind of a diary, trading diary, I guess. And you know, we're not sending anything out that should be considered as a recommendation. Just me talking out loud about trades that we are looking at. All right. So the SPY today gapped down. Well, the market gapped down, and we've kind of recovered a little bit. This is the 3-bar chart, by the way, on the SPY. We've recovered a little bit. We really don't want to get back below this 366, we'll just call it 50, I guess. Let me put a line up here like this. There we go. We really don't want to get back below that. That would put us back in that territory of testing today's low. And if we fail that, well, then we have another problem we need to talk about. We did the first bar today of the 3 bars today. The first bar ended up with a pretty long wicked doji here, and then the second bar did very well, did excellent in fact. And the third bar today, just an inside day. Now overall, I like that price action. The problem is we really need to get over that line right there. And if we do get over that line, we might have some difficulties around this area, even around this one here, you know, around this, what is this, 370 area. But 370, 80 up here, this might give us a bit of a problem. So we need to really, really, really be careful. Now, with that said, I mean, let's think about it. Today's going to be a short week because of Christmas on Friday, Christmas Eve on Thursday. So I know for me, I'm going to give some serious thought. Do I really want to be trading here? Now, I did buy a few things today, but I am contemplating really closing shop up tomorrow. And, you know, is it worth all the risk? We've got a lot of things going on in the market right now. New a COVID strain, I guess. They're going to be putting money out there for everybody, from what I understand. It's crazy, the back and forth. And here we are in the holiday now, short week. So we really need to give some thought. Do we want to be trading? And I think I've about decided that I'm going to close up shop tomorrow. Close just about everything. And then if there's anything left, I'll close it out Wednesday. We'll see how it acts, whether I close everything tomorrow. But I really don't want to be thinking about this over Christmas myself. So anyway, there's my plans, what I may be doing. I do have some charts here I might be looking at, whether they're bought tomorrow or after Christmas. Then you have, you know, the whole New Year's thing. But anyway, we're going to look at these charts and, well, we'll just kind of see what we come up with. So let's start with CRSP here. CRSP. Uh-oh. What do we got going on? Let's try that again. There it is. For a minute there, I thought I lost the charts. So CRSP, nice flat trading through here. And we broke out. Great. Then we started moving up here. Put in a top, pulled back, and then started moving a little bit sideways here, down toward the T line here. The T line is the black line. That's the 8 exponential moving average. Started moving there, put in some basing, And then we popped up today on huge volume. Big pop here. So what I'm looking for now is a possible buy in this green box right here. We'll just put something in there like that. With a stop around 160, 260, assuming we buy it to the low side, If we buy it to the high side, then we're going to have to raise that stop up. Now, I want to remind everyone again that I'm looking at these charts. This is part of my trading diary, part of my routine that I do every day. I set my stop, I set my buy box, and then I make sure there's room to make money. Do keep in mind it's a holiday time, so there might be one of these I take as a trade tomorrow or Wednesday. But it's not going to change me going through my routine and putting the charts on the hot list. This right here, by the way, live trading alerts, and this is my what I call my hot list. Trades that I go through every day, mark up, and put on this, and I keep them there as long as they meet my qualifications. So here, let's get going here with this. So let's just a quick peek into a monthly chart, and you can see that we're up at some all-time new highs here. So I never feel there's a need to put any kind of target up there. We're going to follow price anyway, so what's the target got to do with anything? So if it's bought and it starts moving up, what we're going to do is take profits off on the way up, as long as they meet our goal. Now we talk about this in the trading room all the time, but as long as I know what my goal is, and my goal is my larger goal is to double the Road to Wealth account in 12 months. So I just take that, what that double is, and divide it by the days of possible trading, which I use 243. Then I know what my goal is, so I can take that goal or more off the table with one move up or two moves up, something like that. I'll close a contract or two contracts or the whole thing if I need to get that goal. And that's how we've been able to successfully show that the Road to Wealth account is doubling. That's what we did in 2018 to this past summer here, and we've just started a new Road to Wealth account, do the same thing. So we'll just keep following those rules. ADMA. This is a nice rounded bottom breakout. For anybody looking for a $2 chart, I thought this was pretty nice. Real nice, in fact, here. Here we popped up, nice little flag to the downside. We can put that flag in there. Let's do that. Put that flag in there like that. You can see that we've broken out here. So what we'll be looking for is possible buy in this area right here. Now, this may turn out to be some sort of a target up here. It might. But really what I'm looking at is getting through the 235 area and head to that 260 area. Now, we may not get to 260, but all you've got to do is get close to that. If we have an inside of the box buy, we're in the neighborhood of 17-18%. That's pretty darn good money for a swing trader. So 210, 215 maybe for a stop. If it's bought on the low side, we can keep that stop. If it's bought on the high side, we'll have to raise that stop up. GNCR. Man, this is a pretty nice looking chart here. Here we've rallied up and we've just failed and failed and failed and failed. We've made these new lows right here, lower lows. You can also see the higher highs in here. Lower highs in there as well. But then all of a sudden, right here, you can see we change. See how that changes up now? We go from a low to a high to a higher low to a higher high to a higher low, and big old candle today to a higher high. So what I'm looking for now is, once again, the same old thing, just over and over and over. Pretty boring trading sometimes. Looking for an inside day buy. It does not have to be tomorrow, nor the next day, nor the next day after that. In fact, this might want to walk all the way over that trend line, especially since the holiday's coming up. Wednesday's not going to be, well, I can't imagine it being a very high volume day. And I would imagine that there may be, tomorrow, I imagine that tomorrow might not be a high volume day as well. And if that's the case, this could just slide right over that trend line. And that would really set this up maybe for next week. Anyway, we'll keep that. A great candle today, good volume today. Everything's looking pretty good. Let me check that stop. Yeah, we'll keep that stop. 221.15, buy in the buy box here. If we take a look again, just clicking on this monthly chart, you can see we're at all-time new highs, no resistance over here. So our sky's the limit. I mean, there's nothing that can stop us up there, and price can just go, 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 go. Of course, we know it's going to have pullbacks and rest stops. And it's areas like that that we'll look for those profits. So NIO. I've talked about NIO a couple of times the past few days, I guess. NIO has moved up now. A couple of days ago, I talked about it, and I was more interested in it up in this area than I was buying down here. So NIO popped up very nice today inside the box. In fact, we ended up buying it today. Those that have the members app on your smartphone, I sent out an alert today about midday when I bought this. So you would have gotten your alert on the app. Now, if you're not getting those alerts and you think you should be, please get a hold of us and we can help you get it squared away. Sometimes all you have to do is repair it to the room, pair it to the room so that you get those alerts. You don't have to be in the room to get the alerts, although you do have to be there to pair it. So we bought this. Right now I'm using about 46 and some change up here. Actually, I changed that. 46.50. I think I moved this earlier. Didn't mean to. So right now I'm using a 46.50. We'll call that good. Stop right there. As far as a move up, we can certainly challenge this high, and we can certainly go higher. No questions. That's what I'm looking for. Now, there is one tiny problem with this chart that I see that I want to be careful of, and that's this candle right here. And what I want to be careful of is that the chart doesn't start to, or price action doesn't start to stumble as it gets into this 53.65 area up here, up into the wick of this candle over here. Because what the possibility is that if, let's do it this way, there we go, that if we come up here and fail right here, then we can come over here and we can draw over here and we can draw over here, and what we have is a shoulder, head, shoulder. So I want to be cautious as we come up into this area. So we'll watch that closely. If we do come up and challenge this top, honestly, I'll be taking profits off. And so let's see, we're in it. We got the February 43 calls, February 43 strike, excuse me, 43 strike. We're up just tiny bit at the close. And if we just get up there, that's 10%. That should put us up close to 20% or more on the option. So, you know, it just might not be worth it to hold it over the holiday if it was to get up there tomorrow. Might have to take some of that, if not all of it, off the table, and then we'll see what happens. If we close half, then we'll definitely close out if it reaches up for this top, and just don't hold it over the weekend. Anyway, that's my plan. CLF is a nice looking chart here. Nice little run to the upside. We've got some consolidation, great consolidation. And then this candle right here. So nice bullish candle. Let's do this. Nice bullish candle right there. And today looks like a pretty nice bullish candle. Not quite a bullish engulf, definitely a piercing candle. And what I like about this is that we stayed inside this candle. We didn't fail. So the sellers couldn't take it down. And to me, all this is rest trying to digest this move up. So A little bit of big move up. It needs to digest that so we get into this rest mode. And now what we're looking for is a push to the upside. So if we start seeing trading up into this buy box here, that would indicate that buyers are still hanging around, and that's where we may look for that entry here. If you take a look at the month, that's a monthly. Here's a weekly chart. Weekly chart. There you go. Well, you know what? Let's just take a look at that monthly chart. There you are. So you can see where we're running right up to this top. And if this is successful with a push to the upside and then we test, buyers come back in and we can hold above this level here. There's some pretty good levels up here that this thing may want to take off to. One might be this 28.85. That might be a little high. There we go. Around 26 maybe. That's not a bad move from 13.5 to 26 up here. And then after that, I think I would probably, we'll kind of look at the 44 area. So on the daily chart, boy, you have to shrink this up. There you go. Something like that. As always, though, we're not going to be in it up here. We're going to take our money as it moves up. From here to here, it's very likely to have more consolidation, and that would set up for another buy anyway. Let's move this back up. Let's take a look at Apple. Apple's another one that I bought today. I don't know what's wrong with my charts lagging here. Come on, Apple. There we go. Chart finally came up. We bought Apple in here up about 5.5% right now, using a 125.50 stop. What we're looking for is this to break out and come up here and challenge into this negative candle right in here. Like always, though, we're gonna take our profits moving up. Nice trend we're working on. Again, because it's the holiday, it's possible that things start to slow down, and we just might move right into that trend. So I'm going to be a little careful on buying anything. And then I'll have to make the decision on Apple. This is one that it's possible I keep this over the Christmas holiday. Possible. But it depends what the price action looks like here. But I do like this. Yeah, it's making a low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Just moving right up the ladder here. It took on this 125.50 area right there, and it won. It looks like it won because of today's test and closed back above that line. So looking for that buy box right in this area here. FCX. FCX is another nice looking chart. We're up, consolidating. FCX, in fact, let's look at that. Here we are up here. And here's a nice, let me change the color there. See it better? There we go. Nice little rounded bottom in there. This could end up being a nice little J hook. We get that breakout test. That could lead upward there. So we'll watch this buy box area here. 24.30 stop area. FAS. 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 Again, sorry about the lagging charts. Here we go. FAS, great volume today. Oh, man. Terrific volume today. Nice run up, little, your typical up, back, up, back, up, back. And then we just went sideways, consolidation here. Today looks like a pretty good day. It did drop down and, man, definitely retest those lows. But we closed back up inside the buy box here. FAS may be one to take a look at inside here. So I'll be watching that closely here, FAS. Let's see. Again, you can here's your trend up and your J hook type continuation pattern setting up. I bought some Wells Fargo today. We'll go look at that in just a minute. Let's take a look at BAC first. This is on the list here too. Nice breakout on Bank of America. Whoops, I didn't put the buy box in here. Let me check that. Yep, that's a good stop. 29.30. I like that area. So Bank of America is one that I might I might shop for. And some of these banks, like Bank of America, the Wells Fargo that I'm in, if they hold up well tomorrow and Wednesday, there is a chance that I hold those over the weekend. Man, I've got a lot of decisions to make this Tuesday, Wednesday, don't I? So we have a nice breakout here, pretty good volume, just simply looking for that inside day. Take a look at the weekly chart. Quite a lot of room here to make up for. So we start moving up. We get up into this big black candle here. That might be kind of easy to chew through that. Just that big fall to the downside. Maybe we get to that 34 area. But as always, I got to tell you, the road to wealth account is all about taking profits. That's what's made it so successful. Nice, strong charts, good, strong companies, good chart patterns, and really just trading that 3/8 strap till you can't trade it anymore. That has worked out very, very well. So here's Wells Fargo. I took Wells Fargo buy today, and it almost beat me up. I'll show you here in a sec. So I bought Wells Fargo relatively early this morning, and then, man, it just went down here, and I thought, man, I'm going to have to close that out. But I held it to the end of the day, and it closed up pretty good here with a doji, and put a little trend line up there. Above 29.25, I'm going to stay, for the most part, bullish on that. And then 29.85. We get that breakout, and I've got 32 marked up here. Let's go take a look at why. Doggone lagging chart. There we go. So 32 marked. We're up into this area right here. Oh, I see what I'm doing. So between 32.30 and 33.80, this might be an area that we start, thinking about profits, because it's going to need to break out of that 33 area, 33.80 to go higher. So assuming it can work its way up, it's going to have to work its way up, break out, come back and test, then show us some buyers in here. So we may get that ride up into this area. That's what I'm kind of looking for. And then consolidate maybe, and then try to break out. All right. So that's the trade ideas, everyone. I want to wish you all a wonderful year. I hope everyone had a great year. There's still a few days left, but remember, we don't have to trade every single day. And it could be pretty choppy going forward, even more so than it's been. Just light volume coming in. Really, traders having a I don't want to trade attitude. So everybody take care. Hope to see you in the trading room. Be safe, okay?